am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the date done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
William Knibb Memorial High School D-Cup Alumni presents its third annual fundraising barbecue on Memorial Day, May 30th, 2022. Wear your favorite jersey to Wilsonwood Park in Mount Vernon, New York. Remember to take exit 12 off the Hutchinson River Parkway. Music by DJ Mad Max of Sound 1000. Proceeds to aid the William Knibb High School Jacasta Cup team. For more information, contact Keegan 304-607-4034. Our codfish at 954-639-2991. Proud of people, it's important. Remember, make sure say, oh no, did that.
All right, greetings and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host as usual, Man in His Man. And today this evening we have a very interesting conversation that we're going to have with a player that I know very well. Great accomplishments in his youth days. You know, he resides out of the country now. I want to know why he never continued, all the way into football and become the world star that he was supposed to be. We're going to talk to him about that. But before we do, please let me express my deepest condolences to the family of Omar Leng, the young Stats and Cavaliers footballer who, in unfortunate circumstances, he lost his life yesterday. So our deepest condolences to his family as they go through this period of mourning and deep grieving. And I want to use this opportunity to say to us, we have to do better. We have to do better and be better as a people. This is young talent and potential. And I don't know that he's involved. I don't know what led to this, but there must be a better way to resolve our issues than taking each other's life. There must be a better way. And so I implore all of you, consider that. Consider there must be a better way. It doesn't have to end this way. It doesn't. So let's stop the cycle. Very, very depressing moment. Such potential. He would have been a part of the Jamaica U20 teams, playing in the playoffs to go to the World Cup. Could have uplifted a community, a family, and maybe even help you who pull the trigger. You never know. But it is that way. So continue to have them in our prayers as they go through this time. Let me take also time out to say a big thank you to all our sponsors. The sponsors of this video are Launch Legacy. Launch Legacy, yes, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Also want to say a big thank you to Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. You can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. They are located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, and they're offering loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars, a 0 to 4% interest rate with no processing fee and same-day processing. Thank you to all of you who are watching at this time. For those who have started to make comments, thank you so much. We ask you to make sure that once you come on, you hit the like button, right? So other people can see that this is good content and support the work that we're doing. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the platform and share it with somebody else. Let them know that Anthony Curtis, not Tony Curtis the singer, Anthony Curtis, the Midfield Maestro, is in the building this evening, and you need to hear his story. I'm going to invite him right now. I hope that all the technical glitches have been sorted out. If not, we will fix them as we go. So let's welcome the man from Excelsior. How you doing, sir? Still not, oh Lord, still not hearing you now. Let's see. You want to try it. Let's see if we can try it from the phone. Just try it from the phone and see if it will work, and then close it out on the computer, see if we get any. All right. So we're gonna let him start that out, see if we can get that working. Blue Mountain Entertainment Group, big up Chris Roman, big up Kay and Grant, big up as well for joining the stream. Yes, and you know that I am wearing an Arsenal shirt because I did promise the Manchester United fans that when Arsenal beat them, I'd be wearing, an Arsenal shirt. So, how to do that. So big up all the Manchester United subscribers and followers. All right. We just had to do what we had to do. But great day in the EPL if you're an Arsenal fan. Arsenal win. And not only did Arsenal win, but Tottenham Hotspur drew their game, which is very, very good for Arsenal. All right, let's see if we have it now. Yes.
Yeah, man.
We're hearing you now. All right. But we go.
Yeah. I don't know how I go with the computer.
So here's what they're going to do now. It's because of how if you do the phone like this, it would be better. Like this way.
So I do it? Okay.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So, yeah, man. So there you have it, people. That is the maestro himself. Yes, Mr. Anthony Curtis. Welcome and thank you for joining I Am Sure Sports and being a part of this today, my friend.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Such a joy to see you. Been a while. I think the last time I saw you came to Constant Spring Training. Next thing I know, you were at some other team. Don't know why you leave Dino and Crooks up there. I think that's the last time.
Yeah, I always have the problem there,
Yeah? All right. Well.
Yeah, man. I kind of stick to the teams I've been playing for,
Okay. All right. So listen, tell us about your journey. How when you started playing football, where, and just all the way through your days at Excelsior and onward, as much as you can recall.
All right. Early days, Alpha Tree Primary. Big up Kayan. Me mention her name just now, yeah?
Yes.
Started out Alpha Tree Primary. Played in the Premier League, like grade 5. That I think was 1989. Was my first organized playing or playing for a team. First time playing organized ball. Before that, it was all community stuff. Yeah. So I was born in Tivoli Gardens, but my mom moved us shortly afterwards to Caymanas Gardens in Portmore, right next to Caymanas Park. So at 4 years old, I moved over. Then you know, I go community ball, road ball, scrimmage. Then I had a big influence, yeah. A few of them, you know, a few big influences, you know?
Yes.
But early there was this little baller named he used to call him Beanie Man. Well, everybody might know him now as Russ Gandhi or Gandhi, the artist, you know. Yeah, so he was a rival because he come from Meadowvale and me come from Cavendish Garden. So we used to have these rival scrimmage games in the evenings, you know. So it was Gandhi, and you have our next great Yukon baller, our next great Yukon grad, Journey Land. So Journey Hill, Gandhi, Yaro Magnus. Them come from Meadowvale. So it was me and O'Neill Mighty. Well, most people won't know him, but bridging them. Someone from another scheme, you know.
Yeah.
So we had this rivalry budding, and that's where I kind of own my craft a little bit. But then first organized team was Harper Primary School with Mr. Phil, who taught me a whole lot. I was a very impressionable kid, wanted to learn the game. At age 9 or so, I had a Pele book that Mr. Phil gave me. And it was like, and everybody had, you know, toys and these things that they love. Me and one of my closest friends at the time, Mike Keena Armstrong. I did go Jonathan Grant for a while and then transferred to Ulmas, living in New York now.
AQ?
No.
Oh.
AQ and him are brethren, you know, because him
Okay.
and AQ play for
Ulmas.
together and them go Ulmas together, alright?
Okay.
But Keena missed out on the Manning Cup because after him transfer, he would have sit out a year, and by the time he's ready to play 96, him migrate, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so me and him now, we got into this book, like really like. So we started learning positions and all these things, and then Mr. Philip was like a big influence that way as well, because he was one of those like didn't just teach you the game or to your craft. He taught you the game in a way where if he when he put you on the field, you pretty much can play every position. You know what I mean? And that was I would say kind of like a good building block for me, because he made sure that I played everywhere. I played every position from primary school. So I feel like the knowledge he imparted on me then was instrumental in the player I became.
Yeah.
So Harper was the first.
You play Primary League and all of that.
Yeah.
And okay. Did you win the league, or how well
No.
did you?
We had a big stumbling block named Holy Family Primary School.
Oh.
Why? Kasai, Hines, Andrew McCarthy, you name it, Carlos Pence, Dashan Ali, you name it. So they beat us. Kasai scored 4 for me.
Kasai Hind, right?
Yeah,
all of those guys were down from.
Great Kasai Hines. Yeah.
Oh, cause all of those guys were from down by South and play for Holy Family.
Yeah, man. So
them
come from college, you know. Them primary school, the Holy Family, St. Albans, Denhamtown. Any youth we go them school there. College them go. Whenever play against we, college we go. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So we put up a good fight, you know, but boy, them man there. Sorry about that. Them man there play a big man ball a long time. You know what I mean? So valiant effort, but we got knocked out in the semi-final round.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, you got knocked out. So you did common entrance.
Yeah.
You were supposed to go to Kingston College and end up at Excelsior. Oh,
No.
I don't know. Just check
So
it.
I want to tell you, so but my first influences, yeah, is my oldest brother, you understand, who is a Calabar man, yeah.
What's his name?
All of us went to
What's your older brother name?
You understand.
You Anderson. Okay.
Yeah. All of us went to Alpha Primary, right? But he's 8 years my senior. And I have an uncle who is also 8 years my senior who went to Casey. It's a Pringle anyway that we got, yeah? So those were my two biggest influences early.
Yeah.
My eldest brother and my youngest uncle. So the choices was Calabar and Arden.
Calabar and Arden.
Yes, because my mother went to Arden, you know. So all right, let me give you a little rundown. Yeah? so my mom is from Tivoli Gardens, yeah?
Yeah.
She went to Arden High School. She passed and got Arden. So when she started going to Arden now, she was traveling through Half-a-Tree. And at the time, Half-a-Tree Primary School was right next to where Mandela Park is now.
Right. Yeah.
Where I think a school ended up going there.
No man, where Half-a-Tree Primary is?
No, not where it is now. You know.
Oh.
This is what my brother would call new school. But back when
the original Half-a-Tree was where Mandela Park is?
Yeah, it was right next door there.
Right next. Okay.
Where the bus park is behind Mandela Park.
Yeah.
Separates Mandela Park from where Half-a-Tree Primary used to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was where Half-a-Tree Primary started, yeah? But just before I went, they moved down to Burlington Avenue.
Right.
Yeah, so Arden was one of the choices, and then and Calabar.
Yeah.
But
so how you end up at Excelsior?
Well, I don't know. It was paid though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was paid.
All right, so tell us about. So you got to Excelsior. Tell us about the Excelsior days before you leave, and so you went to Excelsior. But,
yeah.
Right. So you played primary school football because you were born in Tivoli, you were actually living in Portmore. So you weren't playing like under 14, under 16. You were just playing primary, and then you got to Excelsior.
Yeah.
Right.
But before I played any ball for Excelsior, I played a season of I wouldn't say a whole season. I played about 3 or 4 games in the division, Portmore Division 2, Big Man Division 2, yeah, for Gregory Park. So as an 11-year-old, I was playing the Division 2 for Gregory Park for a few games.
Yeah.
So that year I started Excelsior.
Okay. All right. Tell us about the Excelsior years, because you never really win anything still, but you drop some ball. Talk to us, though.
Alright, so early Excelsior days was this is like, all right. So let me give you a little a little backstory. Yeah. The first. I used to listen to the Morning Cup on the radio years prior to passing the exam, yeah? So after my pass now, everything set now, I got Excelsior. School start Monday. First Morning Cup opener, 1990, was the Saturday prior to my first day of school, the Monday. And that Saturday, defending champions Excelsior was opening against Tivoli Gardens, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, we have a great Daniel Youth Smith has scored 3 goals.
In the opening game?
Yeah, man, opening
because
game.
Excelsior won in 1989?
Yes.
Okay.
1990 now, defending champions. Beat Tivoli 4-0.
Oh, the 89 team was the team with Fabian Watkins was the captain?
No, man. 89 team was I don't remember who was the captain.
Okay.
but 89 team was going to win one love against I think it was Charlie. That team was with Boris and Patrick Reed.
Patrick Reed and Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Walter Boyd play 89. Win.
Okay.
Chris Bailey scored the goal.
Okay.
Dan
All
and
right.
Hugh Smith. Yeah, you know.
Okay. So now.
Yeah. So me I go with college there, yeah.
Yes.
Defending champion. So my chest big. I go school Monday morning. So you go school, and I know you to get starstruck.
Yeah.
But we did starstruck. Yeah, I was never an excited kid. You know, I was never a youth to get overly excited. You know what I mean? But going to school, Excelsior first day Monday morning, I remember them time that Manny Cup man them just seemed like some big man. Some man who have beard up and you know, like look right.
Yeah, they look like how you look now.
Yeah. So my first day now, Monday morning, first day of school.
Yeah.
You walk in, you see Walter Boyd, you see the Conn them, yeah, Shearer, you know, Chris Bailey, you name it, man them, Boris General, Patrick Reed, you know, and then you get banned, you know, me couldn't play right away, cause so my mother wanted them to wear. You have to deal with the book, you know. And
Okay.
when me transition from primary school to high school, a couple things happened, and one of them was because I played all primary as well. I played all primary and was invited to go for the what is that invitational team? The Jamaica juvenile. I don't remember what the name is.
The one that got to the Miami Classics.
Yeah.
So
I was invited after Premier League finished, after all primary finished. I was invited, but just then a story broke that some campaign go on, and it was reported that one of the players got molested by a coach.
Oh.
And my mother not played them thing there. So my ball game get cut off. No camping, nowhere where she can see her son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is a natural that's just a natural instinct for my mom.
So when you went to high school first time now, she's still at the same.
Yeah man, no bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So me end up a player primary league. Me end up a player Pepsi now for Excelsior. Because the first about 3-4 weeks, we just can play interfarm and some box ball with the man them are, you know. Can't play no official ball. We can't.
Ball. Oh wow.
Yeah, because me on a band. You know what I mean? I'm playing at the community.
Don't say band. Just say that. Don't say band. Just say that your mother said no ball because of what happened. Because band so like is a.
Yeah, my mother banned me from football.
Okay, all right, boss.
My mother banned me from football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me end up have to blackmail my sister now to get my birth paper. Because my sister keep all documents. So me have to blackmail my sister to get my birth paper. And so I so come end up register to play Pepsi. Right? And how I ended up playing was a couple of the guys who played all primary with me, Baldwin Brown or Ricardo Brown. We ended up going to University of Maine, play against him in a college. He knew that I played all primary. Him and another player named Michael Campbell from Dunkirk.
Banky.
You call him Banky?
He used to play for Boys Town. That Michael Campbell.
No.
Oh.
He used to play for Boys Town.
Yeah, man, it's here Michael Campbell. He used to play for Boys Town.
Not Boys Town, sorry, Brownstone. Sorry,
Brownstone. Okay.
But that was youth football. From about age 15, 16, I don't think him play. He was actually on that 93 winning team. Excelsior 93 winning team. he played Colts with me and then went up to the Money Cup team and ended up winning on that team.
Okay, but you still played Colts? You...
Yeah, man. May I get it, man. May I tell you about Pepsi Day? So him. I played with him and Baldwin Brown in All Primary, and a few other players who were invited to the All Primary setup but never played were also on the team. So they knew I could play. But because I'm a band, I have to try, beat my mother home from the days and So after I blackmail my sister now, I ended up go training, making the team. This was like a day before the season started. Yeah. Made the team, played that year. Wasn't anything to write home about. I played. Was one of the better players, but I didn't play too much. I really caught on later on in that season. Yeah. Second year we were supposed to be winning Pepsi that year. Still Baldwin Brown, yeah. Well, we think we would have won Pepsi, but we had a player who was overage, and that season got cancelled for us after about 2 years.
You got banned that season, no? First.
No, we didn't get banned, though. We didn't get banned. How it go was so I think how ISA runs the program is you have like 3 games before you need to put all your stuff in. And we had a player who put white out on his bird paper. and it couldn't be proven either way. So but he was actually overage. He turned 13, I think, the June. So he wouldn't be able to play Pepsi because he would have to be 13 after September.
Okay.
The worst thing is that player didn't play more than maybe about 30 minutes in about the first 4 games. So it wasn't a key player on the team, but where I go. Friends still,
Yeah.
Yeah. Second year, play Pepsi again. Yeah. Third farm, play Colts. Nothing to write home about. Fourth farm, play Colts again. Because that was 1993, yeah? So 93 now, Coach Frank Brown. Him know me from Portmore, because them time they as far as Portmore goes, I don't know if there's another player at the time who was bigger than myself in terms of name recognition. You have great players, great players. Some of them are born for in them, you know what I mean? Sarge, great. PZ Signs from Portsmouth, great. Big names. But I don't know if any of them were bigger than mine at the time.
Okay.
At that age level, Yeah, Shani from Waterford. See him journey land, let me tell you about earlier. He used to play for Black Star. Whole heap of baller, man. Rowan Affleck. Whole heap of youth my age. But we were all on a certain level, Couldn't say any bigger than the next one. So Frank Brown was familiar with me inside school, and them time the Waterford Corner League, a big Corner League. And them time we have a team in a Waterford Corner League where we had really well. Them time we have play big man ball. At 15-year-old, them time we have play big man ball. Long time. So him the familiar with me, and him tell me before the season starts, say I must score a Manning Cup, come sit down on the bench, and then next year we can play. My psyche worked out yet, right? So I said no, I'm not gonna sit down on the bench for a year. I go play. I go down a course, go play. When I play a ball, I want to play. No, I go sit down on the bench for a year. At the time, because I wasn't a very egotistical youth. Never was. So it wasn't ego. I just wanted to play. So and I didn't know anything about sitting on the bench anywhere. so that was like, yeah, tell me say don't come. Pretty much. I'm a coach, I'm a pick up yourself, coach, father. Much respect. But yeah, like him tell me say don't come. You know what I mean? So we play a course, and then when we got kicked out of course now. We lose out. At that time, you could go up now and play Manning Cup. So I joined the '93 team with Fabian now the captain, Watkins, and coach tell me said don't go play. No, them time they don't have inter-farm and they have inter-house. So we have an inter-house game. All of the Manning Cup man them now. And me and them play ball outside of school. All of them man they are going to play in the inter-house game. But through me just a go up a Manning Cup training now. Me get the restriction. But me never eat to the restrictions, We got to play the game still. And picked up my first like real injury. Yeah, so I couldn't even when I train back when I play no Manning Cup '93 at all. That was the
year when the team won the Manning Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I stayed there and watch it. And I hop on one foot. And then my ankle felt big like my head.
Whoa.
Unfortunate incident, but learn and grow. But let me digress. Throughout this time, throughout this my adolescent years, from about 12 to about 16, just about that time, the '93, I was under the tutelage of what I feel is my greatest influence in football. All right, just say hi. Yeah, she have to say hi. Excuse me. She have to say hi.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yep.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Your biggest influence on the football.
My biggest influence. Not even Rennie Simons had a bigger influence on me than a lady from Gavin named Sharonet Mercurius.
Her name was?
Sharonet Mercurius.
Sharonet Mercurius. Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy, I can't do it too loud.
No. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Yeah. So she remember I told you my first influence on Mr. Phil with the Pele book.
Right.
She took that and put it up like 10 notches. At the age of 15, I feel like if she said then coach the team, could have probably coach the team. You learn
the feed is a little shaky because you're frozen and it's the audio. I don't know what is wrong with the audio. And you're frozen, so I don't know if it is internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what you can do, you can just you can try this. Just sign out and sign back in and see if we can sort it out.
All right. Let me try.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can get that audio sorted out. Interesting story. Yeah, very, very interesting story. Thanks to all the persons in the comment section in the chat. Luke Hamilton. Kayan Grant and yeah man. Baggio. Ricardo Baggio, bless up. Coach Boris, bless up. Cian McIntyre. Yeah man. So I'll show some of these to Anthony when we come back on. Travis Spesser, Gunners boss. Yeah man. And I also see AQ in the building. Yeah. See Robert in the building. AQ in the building as well. So we're just trying to sort out the audio. And once we can do that, bless up Chris Roman as well. We'll have back Anthony Curtis to continue sharing his story. Very, very talented midfielder. I don't know if you have ever seen him play, but I mean, played several years in college, was voted midfield of the year. We're going to get into all of that at University of UConn. But awesome footballer. Like, you ever wonder, like, if you were, I don't know, sometimes, when you get into college, you don't have that same desire and passion. But I believe that if he were in the national setup at his best and consistently in it, he would have been a marvelous player with the crop of players that we had. But sometimes school and playing the sport and other responsibility, it's not, it's tough. And when the sport is not properly run, sometimes it affects your desire to participate in it. I've seen him play. I've played against him. But I can tell you, he's a maestro in the midfield. And if any of you watch the leagues in the Bronx and those places, you would have probably seen him as well over there. As people would say, tearing it up. Yes. So we're gonna have him back. There's more to come from this story. Yeah. Like I said, interesting story. Missed out on winning the Manning Cup with Excelsior in 1993 because he chose. Sometimes you have to listen to your coach, Sometimes you have to listen. You have to listen to the coach. The coach says don't play any farm football or any house football. You think it don't make any sense, you go and play, you get injured. You know how many players got hurt? So many players got hurt and their career affected because a coach tell them not to play corner league or to play in some competition, and they defied the coach's instruction and then picked up some injury that affected them for their careers. And sometimes you can't see the end. You have to listen. You have to take. Sometimes it seems like it's against you, but yeah, man, you really have to really have to listen to those who are ahead of you. You have to do that. Listen to them. Respect brain drain. Brown man security 33 good son. At that time when Curtis and I would have played against each other, we played I was at Constant Spring at that time. I think he came to Constant Spring actually with some other guys from Excelsior, but ended up we're hearing you.
All right, cool. Get that.
All right. Better, right. So you're talking about that whole thing in Portmore. That's where you were. So continue from there.
Yes, man. So Shernet was a great teacher, yeah. Great for many big stars came through Gavin Beat at the time, yeah. And so Shernet was a big influence. I would say my biggest influence in football.
Yeah.
And that is with our coach Frank Roan, with our coach Renee Simoes, with Vernon Bell, with Dave Clark coach. I'd say Shernet was my biggest influence in football.
All right, so this is 93. You were injured. 94. I think
94. Yeah. 94. No. I tried out for the U17s. That was with Coach Liebert Alleman. Yeah, another one of my teacher there, So I tried out. Had some issues, but ended up making that team, and played the Caribbean leg of that competition in that August, I think. August, yeah. So we played 4 games. We played against Dominica, Do you remember the team then? To be honest, but we won the Caribbean League.
That's a team we like with person like Kasai Hines and
No, funny enough, I don't think Kasai play any U17s or any under 20s. I don't think Kasai play any of them.
right, but wasn't Ricardo Fuller was on that team?
No.
Who was
So
on
that under 17 team
Who are some of the names?
was Alberto Frey, Lucky C. Williams.
Oh, Cassie.
That was with Leon.
Yeah,
That was with Leon Garden.
true.
Leon Garden and Paul Prendergast were
All
the
right,
keepers.
because Lucky C had moved from JC and was at Manning's.
No,
Yes.
he had moved from Mannings and was at JC.
And right, he was right because we went far in Galloway Cup and then he came back to Kingston like a year before me. Yeah.
So
he was at JC.
That year was the year he moved to JC.
JC, yeah.
Right? Him and Kunta, Gerald Neal also moved from
Black River. Yeah.
Manly. So that was Alberto Frey influence there.
Somebody said Fabian Baker.
Pachi, big up yourself, General. Yeah. So, all right. Randy was one of the defender them. McFarlane from Wolmers. David McFarlane.
Okay.
George Vernal was one of our top players. Bridging from down across Clarendon, Tuba. William Pinnock was a member of that team.
Okay. So you went to that tournament and
Dallan Showers was also a part of that team. So the leading goal scorers on that team was Dallan Showers and Alberto Frey. I think Alberto Frey was the leading goal scorer. It was Damian Ford again.
Oh yes, because Ford was at
Constant Spring as well.
Because he was JC, right? Ford was at Constant Spring.
Another Constant Spring player was on that team too. Medieval Constant Spring player. Name again.
Cadian.
Yes, Cadian.
Yeah.
Right. So quite a few Constant Spring Medieval, you know, they did on a team there. So that team, we did pretty good. So after the Caribbean leg, we had the CONCACAF portion in El Salvador. That I think that was October into November, if memory serves me well, and that was Coach Simoes' first assignment in Jamaica. That was his first assignment after being given the job late that summer. And so we didn't do as well as we
somebody
wanted.
said that's the under 17 team that Talaman sent one baby.
Yeah, man. So all right, hold on. You see, all right, the first weekend you go training. So I give you a story, right? So it me give you a story now. Where
don't ramp with the coach.
So the first day me go training, right? Was the day Alemana sent home baby.
Did he send him home though?
Yeah, man.
You were there.
Yeah. Them time they remember the hairstyle where you part your ear cross all the way from front to back.
Yeah.
Bibi had one of those. And him tell him say him can't play with that. And send him home. I mean, so what ended up happening now, you know? I remember say me a midfielder, you know. But me play everywhere.
Yeah.
So my inclusion in that team hinged on a Sunday morning because we did feel like we did it from the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday. When I get a game, but I get a chance for sure me have the whole weekend. The time we came from Thursday to Sunday morning. You know.
Yeah.
Sunday morning was a squad game. Typically, you go from Thursday, Sunday morning is a squad game. Bigger story. The Saturday, Alimana coach, them time them a coach KT as well. And them time they all of the KT big ball of them. Them time they Zandy Elliott a player. Chippy McDonald a player. Ernest Johnson a player. Ratty. Me and them man the Rami. No, not Rami, sorry.
Kevin Lim was at in that KT side that he was coaching.
No. Yeah, man, him coach Lamy, but Lamy wasn't in that team.
Oh, Chippy was in it.
Lamy had finished from 91.
Okay, yeah.
So This was 94 metal about.
Okay.
So Chippy, Ratty. Well, I don't think Ratty did play 94. 93 them would have played. So Ratty did finish.
Okay.
Zande, I think Zande was there too. But me and them man they play for Gavin me to return it. Me was the only little youth them time there. Sparks in that team there. That team Gilly Priest, PZ, go me. P a big baller. P a big we had talk about name them time there. Them man they had the name.
See,
Them
Luke
time there,
Hamilton,
Rami Akeem.
Luke Hamilton, everything is a Christopher Wright.
Christopher Wright.
Yeah, and then AQ Adrian Armstrong say, wait, you did that, eh? He's talking about the BB incident.
Yeah, man, I did there. And the first day that I go. That was the Thursday evening, the first day that I go training.
Yeah, so tell us about, so what happened on the Sunday morning? Because you said that was Sunday morning, knows when it, yeah.
Sunday morning, no. Ali man is a strict man, you know. So him tell the man them, say, man them, you're free to go home at night, you know. But training start at 7 a.m. And when him say 7 a.m., him not mean say you pull up 7 a.m., you know. It means say 7 a.m. we start running. So him tell the man them, say, if you not go home, you not for day at training 7 o'clock. So anyway, remember some of the day bleach and can't get a game, you know. We can't get for sure me have, you know. So the Sunday morning, the man them go home. Saturday night, the man them go home and come back. Them a pull up 7 o'clock Sunday morning. So about 4 man now have a sit out. So the teams were 10 against 11 that Sunday morning. So I have to play. The only position we left now are either the left mid, left flank, or left back. Because them two, the team don't name out already, you know. So
Yeah.
10 I go play against 11. Right?
Yeah.
And so me end up play the whole left side. Me end up play left midfield and left back.
Left back, oh.
Yeah. So and that Sunday morning, you know, Kirk Williams as well was on that team. He never played with me, but he was
When
on
he
that
went to
team.
the tournament.
Scary from when he ended up got JC too. It was Excelsior man as well. Kirk Williams. Yeah. I have a couple man from Spanish town play with. Aquil Fonseca was a part of that training squad too. You know, I Cambridge Capital. Yep. So some get in, some are breaking at the team now. Sunday morning, them me get to show a little bit of what I have.
Okay, and then that was a team that went to the CONCACAF playoff now that René Simoes took up.
Simoes coming.
But you never qualified.
No, we ended up beating Nicaragua 2-1. We drew with the host nation El Salvador, but Canada did beat we. So it ended up being Canada and El Salvador going through.
Yeah. All right, so you came back now, and so you actually were in that Manning Cup that year. That because you see him 1994. 94, yeah.
So now me have a great Manning Cup team now, defending champion.
No, but the team wasn't great. You are the defending champion.
Defending champions, but it was a great team as well.
94, excellent. All right.
94.
Okay.
Are the eventual champions get you out, you know? Awulmas ended up getting you out of that, you know.
In the semi-finals?
Semi-final round, yeah.
Yeah.
Awulmas give you a little 2-1 with Pierre from Bridging from Gavin to the Norwegian Pierre.
Oh, the Norwegian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Them give you a 2-1, you know. Yeah, see them there. But I mean, it was a because we beat KC the first game 2-1. Then we got beaten by Woolmers, and then we drew the last game.
Who were some of the other players on the 1994 Excelsior team? We see that you remember.
We had all right. Chevar was on that team. That was Chevar's first year as well.
Oh, Chevar
was also training under my under 17 team too, you know. But he didn't play because he could play the years after.
Oh.
So a couple players didn't play because they had they were in the age group to play after. Yeah. Cadian was one of those. Cadian Whiteside was one of those. I think Scary Kirk Williams was one of them, one of those. Yeah. So on that team was
Hold
Chevar.
on. There's somebody saying that Wolmer's 1-0 Wolmer's win that game in stadium.
I think probably 1-0, yes. Yeah, man, a 1-0, man. A peer score, probably, man, 1-0, yeah. You're right. At the KC match done 2-1. I AQ that, though.
Yeah.
I stats man in a G, so
you know.
ask me more in the stats, man.
You have to correct with AQ
Big
and
up
Bobby
yourself,
about
Adrian.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A peer score, probably 2, I tell you. I know we can't live it, dog. Yeah.
Okay,
It was,
you had some younger players who didn't play.
back was Chevar.
Yeah.
Was Ricardo Russell was the skipper. You know Peakhead, Ricardo Russell.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you know Peaks. So it was Ricky, Chevar, Kayan Reed, you had Ryan Reed, the man who scored the winning goal 93. You had the Dread, Dwayne Robinson. Great boy. Jamaica miss out on some ball, I tell you. Anyway, so Trinidad, yeah. You have Nashan.
Nashan Allen.
Yeah, man. Top way name, man. Top way. It put me in anywhere.
He's the next baller that Jamaica miss out on it.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Any condition.
Yeah.
Any place of boots and cup. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we had a really good team, but we just did miss like maybe 1 or 2 kick up. But we had Kevin Murray on the team, our biter. We had a pretty rounded team, Yeah,
but the Wolmer's team that season was unstoppable, though, man.
The Wolmer's team.
Yeah, that won that season.
Yeah, well, a history, we are going to say, we want to say. I mean, we are going to say, speculate on the facts. I mean, them win, we are going to, It's like you have a conversation with a man who played 1997 Money Cup cut shot. And at 10 man from 10
so that their team would have won. Their team would have won that season. DQ said they would have won that season.
Everybody
said they would have won that season.
Everybody can.
Danoon said they would have won that season.
Everybody
would have won that season.
Everybody would have won the season. I tell you. So it futile if you have these conversations because no facts are there. You know what I mean?
True.
We can't dispute that. AQ. Yeah, what up again?
So 1995, when Charlie Smith won, how did it? Yeah.
So all right. So 94 ended, but I get a story now. 94 Money Cup finish.
Hold on. Somebody asking me to play with Gummy at Excelsior.
Yep. Gummy Drugs play with me, man. Yeah, I'm going to play 96.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was the last year.
The 96 run, yeah?
That was 96 was the last year at Excelsior.
No, actually play 97.
Okay, so 96.
All right, so
you have to give the people them Gummy correct name because some people don't know.
I put this out now.
Yeah.
You see, once upon a time when them talk about man go school go idle for play ball.
Yeah.
Me are one of them. Yeah. Me start Excelsior 1990. Me say?
1990. Yeah.
First year of fifth farm was that first Manning Cup me I played 94. That was my first year of fifth farm.
94.
Yeah.
So that is
First
4
Manning
years of school now.
4 Manning Cup me play. You hear me say?
4 Manning Cup and you started fourth farm.
Fifth farm. Let me say, fifth farm I play my first Manning Cup.
You play first Manning Cup in fifth farm and you play 4 seasons of Manning Cup.
All right. Yeah, man. Yo, I well,
no.
In a way, you feel like
Gummy name was Neil Arnold.
Yeah, man, Neil Arnold.
Yeah.
So you feel like
no, man, I don't even hear that again. I want to know that workout. You play your first in the Manning Cup in fifth farm.
Yeah, my first Manning Cup was in fifth farm.
So how you play 4 seasons from that?
Repeat 3 times.
That's a good. That's a good one.
So,
All right, continue the story. So that.
and I want to tell you, a lot of stereotypes follow me because of that, because people feel like we really don't see that. Yeah, man, I tell you. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah, because obviously, if you repeat 3 times, people that must think like, well,
yeah,
I know this
I tell
this
you,
man
yeah,
this man
I tell
can't
you,
graduate.
even within the school, I'm go. Only the teachers were teach me of a vouch for me, because most people think I'm high class. And
So
the
what are
worst
this?
thing
So
is,
how much
me
subject?
not,
So if you
I mean,
do if you repeat FIFAM 3 times,
mhm.
if you do all 5 subject every time of 15 CXE that
You not even know how much exam you have. All right, put it this way. I'm supposed to graduate. I was on the graduation list. And in Excelsior, you have to have 3 subjects to make the graduation list.
yeah,
I
minimum
was
3.
I was on the
Yeah.
yeah, minimum 3. I was on the graduation list from 1995. So it's not my work me don't do. It's just
I
it's
don't
just
know.
a bad thing.
This is
Yeah.
really about your good life, not that. So,
No, Excelsior is a place where great institution. I mean,
yeah.
I can tell you, say there was everything, but man, may I tell you, have, do I have any regrets? No, really
Yeah.
don't.
Well, and Ricardo Baggio is saying that Tivoli was a big team in 1994. It's just luck. Why Wolmer's beat TG?
Tivoli lost only one game that year. Remember that Tivoli team, that 1994 Tivoli team beat the Charlie Smith 95 team, with the exception of Everton Bunzi. Four them get, So that that
Okay.
that all that All Island champion, the juggernaut 95 Charlie team, four them get.
From
The only exception was Everton Bunzi, and on a small exception that's still, you know what I mean. But
yeah.
Everton Les Bunzi 94 Charlie team, four them get from Tivoli.
Okay.
One game Tivoli lose that season there, and Wool must beat them in the final 1-love.
Yeah,
So
but the
it can
Wolmer's
be
team did
argued.
no man. The Wolmer's team did bad still. No man, with bit that.
Listen to me, no man. You can't. I cannot argue facts. AQ are gonna kill me. The fact is that Woolmer's team win.
Okay.
But if you are gonna talk about the team to beat that year, you have to say Tivoli.
So all right. So because we need to get to your UConn thing, which one of those seasons were your best season in the Manning Cup? And did you get called to the under 20? Because you got called for the under 17. Did you make the under 20 team at any?
All right. So here goes, and this was what I was alluding to with the ending of Money Cup 94. 94, after we finished in El Salvador, René Simoes told all of us after the last game that, hey, listen, you guys are now all invited to the under 20s. You get me, I say?
Yeah.
You are all invited to the under 20s. We just are gonna get notification when the camps start. I was never called for any of those under 20 camps. Not one. Not one weekend did I get a call, nothing. See? 94 Manning Cup finish. I was called up to the All Manning team. Me and Kevin Murray. And I felt it was a major injustice to who I felt was hands down the best player in all of, I can't speak on the Costa Cup side, but all of Manning Cup, the best player hands down 1994 at the Dread from Excelsior, Dewey Robinson. Hands down. And that includes Steve Green, call any name. Pele Wilson, call any name. Hands down, the best player, 94 Manning Cup, Excelsior number 10, Dewey Robinson, the Dread.
And he never got called up to the.
He wasn't called up to the 94 because in Dread, they don't know them thing. Jamaican that who love dreadlocks, You know? So he was never called up.
Whoa.
Alright, since I get it. Go and get it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so he wasn't called up. So me and Murray get called. Murray got training one day. Next day him say, yo, where I do? And me not go. And maybe to my detriment, I was always one of those loyal to my friend them type thing, you know. And that is one of the reasons why you never find me play for certain teams, because the let me tell you about Gandhi and Digrades and Kino, them and they anywhere we go, all we go. The only place we don't go together is school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes, yeah, KC man here, Luke Hamilton saying that you're absolutely right. He's saying about he's a KC man and he's saying that for real, doing Robinson
yeah
was
man.
the best.
Yeah man. Yeah man. Easy. So no under 20 get call, you know. Me not get no call. All man in play, me not play. But I was invited to the senior team that year.
In 1994?
Yeah. So me not get the under 20 call, me not get the under 23 call. First call me get from under 17 is that the senior team call. Yeah. So back then it was argued that I was probably the youngest ever invitee. Outfield player. 'Cause I think me older than Leon by a few months.
Okay.
So it was me and Leon who got invited to that senior team. Leon Garden from Camperdown. Goalkeeper.
Okay. Bibi wasn't invited.
No man, them time the BB they on the senior team already.
Okay.
BB play under 20, you know.
Yeah, man, because I know that, right?
Yeah man, BB play under 20, under 23. I got called up to the senior team.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was just for training though, you know. And then what happened is after that invite, I got called up to that under 23 team with Onandilo and Alme McFarlane, Fabian Davis, captain. That team with Messaman, the team where the whole of them man end up go play
for the senior team, right?
Yeah, that under 23 team. So we get called up, we get invited to that under 23 team. But it was known that I wasn't. It wasn't a serious call up for me to play. It was a call up kind of grooming me, you know.
Yeah.
I was God Peterkin and Chris Dawes and
yeah man, like Flo and them on there.
The nucleus at the senior team.
Yeah.
So it was like a understudy type thing. Yep. So I never played under 20. I played under 23 with the same under 20 team that I never got called up to. I ended up playing with them in the under 23s after. But I played for the senior team before that. So I wasn't one of those who ascended up the ranks. Play under 17.
Yeah.
Senior team, under 23.
Okay.
And then just about the time when I got decide to take the scholarship now, because I don't waste so much years sit down on the people in scholarship them and not take them. So I had a decision to make after school.
After 3 years of repeating.
Yeah. And then there was an additional year where we never gonna school.
You have to tell me why you come to Constant Spring, you train, and then you end up go play for Tivoli and come play against Constant Spring. You have to tell the story there. No?
All right.
Under 20.
So in high school, right? Jeremy Johnson and I went to Santos.
Right. Oh.
So we played Major League for Santos. But I had promised Santos a season. Because me and them did have a good relationship prior. TC and Spanner, I'm a general name, you know. So we don't promise them a season. And I'm one of those. If I tell you, say, may I do it? I go do it. Anyway, so me and Teddy there Santos. And we'll try. But it no fun, no joy. You know, not that there's no fun at Santos, you know. We not enjoy the football. Because remember, you know, I'm a Tivoli standout. And me an Excelsior standout. You know what I mean? So we both decided one day, say, yo, because both of us are of Tivoli affiliation,
Yeah.
you know, and so we ended up after one game, a disastrous game. We decided, yeah, I'm gonna go Tivoli Monday, yeah, man. So we end up going Tivoli. So I'm gonna go Tivoli, me, Kasa, Teddy, Wiley Boo, CM
Bossy.
Ruana Flick, Chemo,
Bossy.
Christopher Nicholas,
Chemo.
and then we go back up now upon the man them who me grew up with my brother friend them, the whole of them man there now. So Ian Fogo, Roderick Reed, I Fidel Hamilton now, I wanna be idol them from long time. And
Yeah.
not because me know them did good, but because I did my brother friend them and they are big name. So those guys and my brother grew up, same on Metallica Calabar. They grew up playing together.
At Tivoli.
Yeah. Coming up through the under 12, the U14s, U16s. So they played together. So those were my friends. We end up go back up now at Tivoli. Anyway, after our first season, um, a season that is kind of short because me and Teddy did go like we played Manning Cup first, then went, and then left, and then went to Tivoli. So at tail end of the season we catch. Next season we played and did pretty good. I think we come third that year in the Premier League, and at that time they don't become trainer per spring. But the three of them become trainer per spring. I really my friend them me I go with same way now. Dino and Ricky them and Fabian them now. The
Yeah.
Excelsior friend them now. Me got with.
Okay.
But when
Okay.
me go spring, me one of them on the way. Me did. I can't.
You
I
know, no
don't
bench
know.
thing.
No, me never got bench a spring neither.
Oh.
No man, me never got bench a spring. Them I say them time them me don't have when them they know you know, man. Them time them don't have name now, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man, them time them me done national program them everything now, man. You know, them not. Alright, the things them used to go through before. Them thing that they kind of stop now.
Mm.
They look overlook thing now. Cause them time you know you can't deny me now.
But
You
you're
know?
going to also share on the fact that having sat on the scholarship now, you had a critical decision to make.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this was 1999 now because I told you already. I leave Excelsior 98, so I do 8 years of Excelsior, and then I played. I devoted one full season to Tivoli, and we won the Premier
Premier
League.
League. Yeah.
I was a captain at the time when we won. Yeah. So the decision was all right. All the scholarships run in America is you can't play D1. You can't play D1 football after age 25 if you're not, I think, if you didn't if you never get the military, I think. I know the military man them can come in anytime and play, but outside of that you don't play D1 after 25,
Okay.
right? So I was turning 21 that year, 99. So my decision, my scholarship potential hinged on whether or not I was going no. So we were on an African tour, the senior team, and actually I knew then I was going to take the scholarship, but I didn't say it to anybody. I was hoping to get a professional look before making the decision to go to college. Yeah, so college was in the pocket,
Yes.
you know, but me still want to play pro ball. So after the African tour, me tell Simo say, coach, I'm gonna take the scholarship, and I'm disappointed still because we on that tour on that tour he had just had a meeting with me on that same tour and tell me say because me and him long time me and him I go at it, because me feel like me ready, me feel like me get enough years of grooming and me feel like me ready and me feel like him a hold me back, you know and me and him no beef or anything. You know what I mean? No beef, no animosity. Just me at pressure him. I say, yo, coach, I'm ready. So and that tour him tell me say, yo, all right. He say you're ready, you know. Here you go. You're a team now. Yeah. So he might tell me say, yo, you're ready now. And so that was before the game against Ghana. So we played Ghana. We lost 2-1 in that game. Yeah, I think Andy Williams and me come play too. They played that year. The youth name Cunningham, Jeffrey Cunningham. But did end up play for US.
Yes.
He was invited on that tour as well. Patrick Beach was on that team.
Lechkov.
Yeah. I'm a born fire virgin. Rest in peace, Winston Griffiths. You know.
Fana.
Yeah, was my roommate in a college first semester. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Me and Fana go Rhode Island together.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Fana come from long time, you know, because Shernet used to carry them and Clarendon and go play them all the while. So me and Fana and Ray them kind of come through the ranks.
That's Ray Graham.
Yeah, man, Ray Graham. And we ended up playing for Maxfield with Paul Silas. You know, we ended up playing for Maxfield in minor league too. So me and Fana them have a long history.
Yeah.
Come through the ranks. Most of the Clarendon man, me and them, you know, come through.
Okay, so you then you played the Ghana game, lost 2-1.
And then we had a second game for which I was ill. And then after the game finished against FC Kotoko, or I think I said the name, FC Kotoko in a Kumasi in a Ghana. We come back now on the other hotel, and you know, everybody gear up now because we are push out next day. And me I change my ticket now because me I stop in New York because me I start school Tuesday I come. You know what I mean? So tell the coach say, coach, me I gotta take the scholarship here, you know, and disappointed. Say, yo, school has got school and ball has play ball, you know. Yeah, it kind of sit with me, but I know the situation, and I was one of those who they see the great Steve Green come, and they see them shelf him. Me see countless baller come, and JFF shelf them. If you have a dispute with JFF, them just shelf you. Career done. See me? So me know say me can't make JFF be my only door out. I know that from jump. So me never get caught in a situation where me have an outlet and kill the outlet to hinge my career just on JFF. Know what I mean? Me see it too much times. Me see it too many times.
Let me take these two comments quickly. Steve Green, underestimate.
Yeah, man.
Kendrick Quarry and Anthony Curtis in the national team. I'm not sure if it was a senior team or under 23 for a game at Frome in Westmoreland.
That was senior team.
Oh, that's Hog Bump. The great Hog Bump and Bigger.
Yeah, man. Bigger general.
Yeah, man. You remember Figo and Bojo Dongle?
Remember Figo, but me and Figo come from so Figo went to Dintil.
Okay.
And we Excelsior and Dintil had a nice relationship. So we always play them in the summertime. So we know Figo before. You know?
Yeah, all right. So you chose, I mean, a good point to make about the, you know, you got the door.
No, man, I saw many before me. Many before me and many since. So me never go leave them to be the only out and then ball say, yo, them shelf me.
So you started out at Rhode Island. How many years did you do before you moved to UConn? Because
I did 2 seasons at Rhode Island. My first season at Rhode Island was me, Fana, as I say, I'm a roommate.
Yeah.
And the year prior to that, Nicholas McCreed, one of the greatest power
helmet.
Come with that we get shelved too. Yeah. And Dennis Richards went a year before me and Fana.
Oh.
And before them, there was another one, Conrad Hibbert from KC, who I played against in '94. So we had No, So Bama did that done about 98. I think Bama had done school already. Yeah. But Bama went to Rhode Island too.
Oh, somebody said Andrew Henry.
Andrew Henry went to Rhode Island, but then transferred to St. John's.
So you did 2 years at Rhode Island, and then you moved. You did 2 years at UConn.
And then I moved to UConn. But
and who you met at UConn now?
Funny.
Yeah.
UConn. I signed a national letter of intent for UConn a couple of years before that, before I go to Rhode Island. Signed a letter of intent for UConn 97.
And how you end up at Rhode Island?
Because my friend them I go there, man.
Okay.
So my philosophy was I didn't know anything about the landscape in America. I don't know nothing about college business in America. I just know say me have the qualifications and me have the choices. So if me I go have a team with Fana Griffiths, and funny enough, I want to tell you say I was supposed to go to UConn the whole time, Ricardo Fuller was supposed to go to Rhode Island, him decide say him now better go college. I saw that scholarship they open, so me could have jump in.
Whoa!
So UConn me did line up for go the whole time.
And Fuller was supposed to go Rhode Island.
Yeah. But
and then he decided he's going to go, right. And he decided to go pro, so you get the space at.
Yeah. So me just think about the team: Winston Griffiths, me, Dennis Richards, Nicholas McCreed, and Conrad Hilbert. So without knowing anything about the landscape, me know say that a half of a formidable team put anywhere. So the decision was easy for me.
Did you win anything at Rhode Island?
Yeah, we won. We win the 2 years, no? Yeah, we win the 2 years ago with the Rhode Island. We win the conference.
Okay, conference champions.
Yeah, we missed out on breaking Andy Williams' record by a game. So their record was 10-0-1. So they won 10 and drew 1 game. 11 games in the conference. And we were 10-0 going into the last game of the season and lose that game to a school called Duquesne University up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So why did you transfer to UConn?
I was just giving myself an opportunity to be seen, honestly, because the Atlantic 10 is a smaller conference.
Okay.
Not really get much national recognition. We do a thing 99 and 2000, but still, you don't really get much recognition. And then I was looking at the potential for go pro, my prospects, and when we check it, he didn't have too many pros coming out of
Rhode Island.
URI, and I felt like if I wasn't going to be seen, how would I make it to the pros? So I was giving myself an opportunity to be seen.
Yeah.
That fueled the decision to go to UConn.
Okay, so you got there. You were voted, I think, in the final season midfielder of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who are some of the players? Because who did I talk to that was on the team with you recently?
Shavar, man.
Shavar, yes.
Yeah, man. Me and Shavar and Damani. All right, so next one another Wolmer's winner 94, Andrew McLeod was on that team too. So Andrew McLeod, Damani Ralph, Shavar, and myself.
Yeah.
And we had another Jamaican from Wolmer's too, Ron Rainford, big of yourself. Yeah, so we had 5 Jamaicans again on that team,
Yeah. And that team really did well. That team did well, though.
Yeah. We did well. We should have done better. Me feel like I want to say that my injury was the anchor for that.
Same ankle injury that you had from high school.
No, man, me get rid of them, man. From that last year, 99 it was 98, 99. Miss Smalling was one of the physio. Miss Smalling and I think Miss Smith. And I always a man with the sons and run sons and thing, And me always wear this ankle band. And them get me out of the ankle band and tell me, say, just, you know, you depend on the sands all the time, right? You need just do the sands. And from me do the sands and when I get more the ankle injury there. But it was an ankle injury that caused it, though, you know. But I got injured in that season.
Okay.
A high ankle sprain, and boy, I mean, take cortisone shot and everything, and
Never work out.
it just couldn't. Yeah,
So you
you know.
finish your studies before you further move on to your masters. But did you enter the draft when you finish
I
UConn?
did enter the draft with Damani and Shavar, you know.
And what happened?
But it was like so again, one of the things I would tell any one of the youth them now, where I come and I
Into
look
the States.
towards college to get themselves to the pros. I always study your next step, because what I didn't do, if I had a mentor, I would have left college the year prior to my senior
All
year.
right, because you got injured in your last year.
Not the injury, no. The injury didn't really have much to do with
Okay.
the draft. You know, what happened was the league MLS was downsizing from 3 internationals to 2 at that time. So
Oh,
me getting into a team as a full international, they would have had to get rid of 2 players to sign me.
oh,
And I was turning 25 that year. So I was counting as a full international. Now, if I had left college the year prior, I would have been like Shevar and Damani, not counted against the international
national,
caps,
right. Oh,
but would have
wow.
been a discovery player.
Or if you
I
had
would
not
have get,
repeated 4 years.
but the 4 years didn't really affect me, you know. Because remember, I said the aim was to go pro straight from there.
Okay.
No, man. It's just, you see, all right. Say for
Just
instance,
if you had just left the year before. Yeah.
you see the year when I take off and play for Tivoli,
Yeah.
you see if I go college a year there, it work out the same. Because I would have finished the degree the year prior.
Oh, yeah, right.
I
And
would
you'd
have
have
still
gotten
walking at the
drafted.
league as a discovery player anyways.
Yeah. Okay. And there was no other pathway. So you
No.
weren't drafted.
You
So
have to have green card otherwise.
so what did you do? That's when you kind of never took the ball game seriously.
That's when it kind of start.
Because during the because you, like Jamaican, everything just stalled right there for you because you really lost interest in is that you lost interest in football? What happened? Because you just like it is during this time you kind of like
All right, so yeah, man, life happens, yeah. And it was a series of events, all jailed right there. You know what I mean? So coming out of college, it was green card or go home, which go home wasn't an option for me because I had a daughter while I was at Excelsior.
Yeah.
And I did a semester. I left her in Jamaica, yeah.
Okay.
And I couldn't do it again. I couldn't do that again. Me know said that was the worst 4 months of my life.
Yeah.
Probably most people would think it was the best 4 months. Or the worst 4 months. Me there foreign, my no wife, my daughter mother was in New York, and my daughter in Jamaica. Worst 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So me never do that again. So when she came here, she was here and I make she stay over her time. So me going back to Jamaica was done.
Yes, you have to. Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of style. So from there was green card, and then it just
football.
It never ended up.
Then
no, I still play ball. I still play now.
Yeah, man. I mean,
look up on a couple trial, you know.
Okay.
Try get in the A-League one at a time, monkey money. And I decide against it because you play some ball in a Long Island and man they pay you more than
you know what I want to tell you, because everybody believes that if you play ball over there you're rich, regardless of what. what you're
No,
playing.
sir. No, man.
So
No,
I want you
man.
to tell some of the Jamaican youth that, because I
Listen,
like some of the
I
things they say,
refused.
because
I refused a couple contracts in what is now Serbia
yeah,
and in Russia.
you refuse them.
Yeah, man, because a joke thing, and there's no guarantee. Them want you, or they wanted me to play on for a year in a lower division. I pay you some chump change, and then it's not like they're telling you that okay, this is what you're going to do this year, and then next year we have this for you. They might tell you say if you play for the year, and then next year again you come back to them, you see in the same position. You know what I mean? Which
Yeah, and I think what happened with persons like you and a lot of footballers, like in person, and which is one thing that bothered me, is that when you complete your degree and those things, and those are the options, you know in your head that having your degree.
remember say buy this, buy me a leave college. My daughter is 6,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean the decision them based on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and would I change it? Absolutely not.
yeah, man. Talk to some of the football, because what I realize that a lot of people, a lot of Jamaicans know, and you mentioned like Helmet,
Yeah.
Nicholas McCree. A lot of times when people go away to the States, in particular, it's like they get put on the Jamaica footballing shelf. Why?
That's a long time thing where I don't know. I don't. Boy, I can't tell you. But there's this thing, and me here, me listen to the interview with Trevor, and he put it best. Yeah, you can hear it, Charlie. Hold on. Is JFF is quite intimidated by those who do not have them as their soul out, as your soul out. Like, stop, mama. I'm on interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if JFF I know your only door out, them intimidated by you. Cause they want to with you. Blake, stop, no, man. Look. all right. Can't do it now. Just say hi and go back to your tablet now, please.
yeah. Because the little one, yeah. Yeah. So you think that if you have,
yeah, man, and it's very evident, and this is not well, it kind of is speculation, but the track record says it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But how you advise
to the ball of them?
Yeah,
to the ball of them. When them go find them stop playing for play ball.
That's what I want. So what do you tell that football at Excelsior, at Wolmer's, at KC, who they are stars in the Manning Cup now, they're getting a scholarship to go overseas. They know that if I go over there, that's probably going to mess up my hopes of representing Jamaica. I'd really love to do that, but I want my education, because you're I think the fourth person I've interviewed that was really given the choice of pro or college, and
no, I wasn't given the chance of pro or college,
or asked.
Remember, I said pro no guarantee, college guaranteed,
Well, national, international football.
Okay.
Like, because at that time,
me never know at the times I give up international football. At them give up international football for me, and me give it up.
No, because I know that, because I remember when I spoke to Andy, he said he was asked if about college or the national team, and he opted, and he has no regrets.
I'm not him alone.
But other persons chose to. There are other persons who have interviewed who chose to do college, and they never made it into the national team.
I'm not getting Blake. Stop, Blake. You have to. Blake, I'm doing something. Blake, I'm in an interview. Blake, stop. Say hello.
Hi.
Come on.
Hi, Blake.
My apologies. You should not get that chance. Should have killed me. Blake, go on over the side of the mouth.
You have to put this to your mouth.
Okay, I put it in my mouth. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My
Right.
apologies.
So I have persons who they they were asked to listen. If you want to play for the national team, back in that time, I don't know if it still exists now, but you know, from evidence you'll see that.
I would want to think now that we've evolved.
I want to tell you this. When people
Even though the last spot with the members of the national senior team and the JFF kind of rocked me back to 20 years ago.
well, what I will
It not,
say is
it
that
not seem
when I
like
think
no
about
what
college,
did it?
Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, O'Neill Fisher, and Javian Brown. There are a little bit more of them, but a lot of them who left like the Manning Cup and went to college. I don't know. They just seem like to fade out or fade away.
Okay, so
I don't know. Like
I one of the biggest things is the support system that is needed for individuals. Like I was one of the lucky ones. I never know pretty life, but we did have Dennis, we did have Nicholas, we did have Fana, and we did have Conrad. You know what I mean, when we flip it and go Connecticut, we did have Chevar, we did have Andrew Blacks, we did have Damani, we did have Ran Rainford. You know what I mean? So yeah, the support system necessary for the success of the of individuals
the kids coming over there.
who tried to college.
Yeah.
Not easy. Cause you have a man where him bad, you know, and him do all he need for do. Get himself qualified for get the scholarships. Take a scholarship. Go on one of the big university them and him a play. But him alone there. Now you have a youth grew up in Jamaica all him life, 18, 19-year-old. Come over this new place. Culture shock. Now it's a little bit easier now, you know, because you have WhatsApp now and you can communicate.
Yeah.
When we come, give thanks to Coach Ed Bradley, because we'd have a little conference room where I don't know if them did know say we are called Jamaica, but them low if you use that conference room there once or twice, you know. So we could have bridged the gap and hear a familiar voice and thing, but the support system needed it lacking.
Yeah.
And it's not that people don't care really. It's that out of sight, out of mind most times, you know. So I would say if we are to get the best of all the potential that we have, I'd say we need I don't know the name of the program. There's a program here in America that supports the pen relays. They call them something like Jamaica Food Basket or something like that, where they do a whole lot of work over here in America to support the local high schools when they come
for the pen relay. Okay.
And them do a whole heap of work.
You think something like that would be good for the football?
Something like that would be very necessary for the baller them to still harness them winning there. Because what happened is, remember, you know, you are turned into man and the girl them are turned into women when them come to college, you know.
Yeah.
So you're faced with life now. It's not just your talent and raw talent no more. You're faced with life. You know what I mean? So you have to start make life decisions. Sometimes our life decisions means the biggest focus can be where it's supposed to be on the talent. You know what I mean? It becomes your life more important. You know what I mean? And because the potential that we have, remember saying, we have talent on one hand, and you have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university in America.
Oh, it named Team Jamaica Bickle Repen.
Team Jamaica Bickle, yes. Team Jamaica Bickle. Right? Them do great work. Behind the scenes, I don't know if they Blake, stop now, mama. Right?
Somebody says it's Irwin
Sinclair. Yeah, man. Irwin Sinclair. Yeah, man. Him do great work.
Okay.
I'm not a part of their organization, or me know them or the intricacies of it work, but me know same the whole heap of drive to get support for the athletes that come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we can have a space like that for the athletes to get some support, it would go a far way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe you and AQ and some of the other guys over there need to start
Yeah,
something as
I,
footballers.
you know say
Just
all right.
probably start a local resource
I don't
group where they
I
can even
don't I
call
don't
and
I
get
don't I
advice.
don't I don't I don't cut you. About when was it? Not in 2020. Me and my wife there Jamaica, and uh, we me and I discussed it for about a year before that. I'm saying, no, me I gonna start a little podcast, and just interview old, well, not old in the sense of being old, but college grads, people who came here, even if you're not graduate, people who came here so that them can share them story. Mama, stop, no, mama, quick, can you stop, please? Yeah, right. So we talked about it for about a year that I was gonna do a podcast for people who made the transition, to share them story, so that the people who are to come can
Yeah.
understand a more holistic picture of what is going to take. You know what I mean? For make the
I think
transition.
that is important, but what I'd say though, Curtis, is this. Beyond that is what you said earlier, that you never study your next step. But now
Yeah,
that
man.
looking back, you could sit down with a group of persons. The Daman Ralph could be involved, the Shavar, the Marlon Bennett, the Nicholas McCreed, because a lot of you guys are still in the States, and every year you have all of these young Jamaicans who apply for college. Though communication is better, there are still many of them who they just get missed in the whole system. That either they
What I feel like is happening is this: the support system, and you're right. It would be better to come from us when they transition here,
yeah.
because what they have is they have a support system, because and I like say my family never did it,
But
or
it's based in Jamaica. And I know like
exactly,
probably like certain
they
schools.
they don't know how to support you when you're here.
All right.
Them just
This
don't
is
know.
where now, like I will
Exactly.
give certain schools credit. Like I don't know, I can't just use one school that I don't. I know like with Kingston College, and this is what I've heard. Like when a Kingston College student is going to go somewhere now, it's like there is a base of those guys that are there to support that one athlete or student. And really and truly, it shouldn't be just a Kingston College thing. It should be
I don't know
for
if that is though.
footballers.
I don't know if it is though.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know if it's just a KC thing.
yeah.
I, I,
But
I can
but
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
I
yeah.
can speak on it.
No, man,
I
you
don't
kind of
I don't
hear
know
it
for
more
sure.
with them. The point I'm making, though, that it is something like that is needed. So, it, for example, I mean, there are some important things that you raise. One is what happens after college if you want to stay? Green card, come back home. Even those
So I would
transitions are,
advise. I would advise. So my situation was a bit more peculiar,
yeah,
because I was supposed to have gotten married that a year after college. So my prospects were still alive. You know what I mean?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
man. But the point I'm
But
making, though, is this that there
no, no,
may
no.
be that.
I'm getting to your
Go,
point,
go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, I would advise anyone, because after you finish college, you can you get a year on a work permit. As you finish college, you can get a
Yeah.
year work permit. Yeah. If in that year you don't strike gold, I would advise anyone, go home,
Yeah.
get your get the visiting visa. Don't burn the bridge to Jamaica. If you don't strike gold in that year that you get, Go home. Go home. Do what you need to do. You have hundreds of people who knew you, um cheered for you, and you can navigate your way through those friendships and through that network. You know what I mean? But I would advise anyone, if you don't strike gold within that year, go home and don't burn that bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good advice, but are you going to listen? Home? There's no home to go back to.
Huh?
I'm
Listen,
telling
listen.
that,
All right,
that is really
but me I
reality
gotta
of
tell you
some
this. Me I
people
gotta tell
too,
you
man.
this. Me I gotta tell you this.
Yeah.
And I remember saying that. And every man have the same luck, But
Yeah.
I can attest to this. Life here without status ain't no better rose than that. I remember saying, you're not yard man again after 2 weeks, Your newness rub off, that little catering the way you used to
Hey,
get two
boy, you
weeks
tell me.
ago,
Yeah,
that
yeah, boy, you
rub
tell me.
off,
All of the little freebies done out after
Oh,
2 weeks.
you're now living amongst us and have the same next. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, man.
you know, living amongst us.
Yeah, you're living amongst us, have the same opportunities that we have. So
See,
you're not,
after 2 weeks, the yard man
yeah,
units rub off.
that rub off. A little excitement there when everybody got to see a big baller come in. That rub off. Don't make nobody fool you. Life here,
Without status.
undocumented. May I tell you, I don't know Belarus. Not even for family members. And it's not
Yeah.
that they don't love you, The fact is, dear life means say them have to bust them backside too. Yes, and when a man go to the road every day go work and come back in every day, come see that ball field and come back and chirpy. And he must stress the boss, have stress him work, have stress him life, have stress him. Yeah, no. When
And you enjoy life. You live in the most enjoy life.
yeah, no, so it go. You have to go pay rent too. So life happen. So nobody feel. I'm tell you this, I know enough people say it, But you see, when you have your neighbor Jamaica, and you good this week, and you can feed the neighbor, and next week you pop down and your neighbor can feed you. Them thing
Yeah.
none of that foreign. You have your neighbor in a foreign, and you don't know them name, and you live side of them the next door to yours for 6-7 years, and you don't
Yeah.
know them, and you don't
That
know them
is true.
first name. Okay, so
That is true.
how we live and our culture in Jamaica. It's. I mean, tell a man, say boy, here better or Jamaica better. That is not my. A man make that one decision. My piece is, if you are here, because remember, we are talking about people with potential. We talk
Yeah.
about people where now you've come, you've graduated college, and you're making your next step in your life. If you don't strike gold within a year, remember, I tell you, say you get a year work permit. Once you finish college, you get a year work permit.
Yeah.
So you can do with that what you want, but make something go on within that year. If that year comes and you're not good, you're not strike gold, go home, get a visiting visa. You didn't close any doors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
You can come back and do what you want to do here still, but at least you're not undocumented. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful. Good stuff. Good advice. Good,
But
good.
before I
Yeah, man.
go, I must say, me skip past my 96 Manning Cup.
Yeah.
Skip past my 96 Manning Cup. Rush the thing. That 96 Manning Cup team, I feel like, and then again, me feel like, and this and there's stats to prove this. Me feel like we have the best Manning Cup team that year. And
1996.
yeah, and the stats me have to prove that is that team had, from my last count, we had 13 players that ended up playing in the Premier League. The 96 team there.
That's you, Dino Williams,
Paul Campbell,
Paul Campbell.
National in.
Yeah.
Trevor Thomas. Carl Stewart.
Carl Stewart. Crooks was
Yeah.
on that team?
Yeah, man. Crooks was on that team. But Crooks never played Premier League. He would jump on the verge. I tell you the truth, I don't know. Crooks, where they? It's supposed to
I
be
think
too,
Crooks play Premier League, man.
And then
To
that
Constant
means I'm more than when them then I'm more than 30 now. We had Dave Clark as well, Dino Williams. So our forward line is Cian McIntyre.
Yeah.
Play for and play for Boystown. Nashan Allen. CM. So Cian, Dave Clark, Delan Faulkner. You must know Delan too because he become a spring too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we know. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Nashan.
Gummy was on that team because somebody said
Gummy was
Gummy
on
broke
that
his
team as well.
arm. Broke his arm at Campion that season.
Yeah, man. Gummy was on that team as well. We had Carl Stewart. We had
Who was
Paul
the keeper?
Campbell. Paul Campbell was a goalkeeper, but he played Premier League for Aberview as a centre half. All right, back. He was always a better footballer than he was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, he was always a better footballer than a goalkeeper. Damian Callum. Who else? What did we say? Jeremy Bailey also played for Boystown. Scrumples. Who may I miss?
Who was the centre back with
Trevor and Jeremy Bailey.
And Jeremy Bailey. Okay.
And
Who played?
Damian Callum as well.
Okay. And who played right
Damian
back?
Callum as well. Yeah.
Who played right back?
Right back was. Who played right back? Right back.
But there's a good amount of them for real.
Spugler played left back. Virgin Maurice Miller played left back.
But that team, I mean, you got knocked out in the semi-finals.
Mark Francis played Premier League too.
But you lost in the semi-finals again.
Yeah, man. No winning the man. No.
In 1996, Norman, what?
Norman Manley beat we.
Norman Manley. That was with Frey and English.
Yeah, man. I see him nemesis them, man. Oh, the English man. R.I.P. brother. R.I.P. Irving English.
Yeah,
man. And Kunta. See him Kunta, man.
Yeah, that was the Norman Manley team that win 1996.
Yeah, man. Them beat. Don't know. Them beat bigger than a final. Four.
Right.
I think a 4 of them get bigger than.
Yeah.
But we were 6 points going into that tie with and they were on 4. Needed a draw
and they needed a win.
Am I bridging same Paul Campbell me tell you say was a better player than goalkeeper. Him come up, it's a corner, them getting up, and the man go up and me up on the top of the D.
Yeah.
Me see the ball in a Paul hand. So me immediately look to my left and to my right to see where the space there. Cause release me, I look for it release. When me look back round, the ball up on the ground and I'm gonna throw it in the goal.
Where Excelsior always have problem with goalkeeper. The same thing. Daddy Fly.
No, we know.
Yeah, man. You mean, man? Remember what? There was a.
Daddy Fly. Them case a different case, man. That's a different case.
Daddy
Fly. General, big up, Daddy Fly.
We got Daddy Fly.
Different case, them, man. Different case, that man. Something go on this one, though. Something go on this one. I don't know.
Talk to Daddy Fly. Hey, people, you need to meet that goalkeeper. Yeah. Somebody said Head was scoring in every goal. Head. Yeah,
man. That heads from Marlon Pete.
Pete. Yeah. 2 Pete brother them. Yeah. Norman Manley. Yeah.
Marlon and Anthony Pete.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that was Anthony Pete. That was Marlon. Marlon Pete are the one where did was the younger brother.
Yeah.
The one of them called Ed's Anthony Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But the 96 Manning Cup team there, big side.
All right. McIntyre says we need a draw to go finals. Yeah,
man. One draw we want, man. We have to say we are 6 points. We get Charlie 3-1. No, we get Charlie 4-1. Give Meadowbrook 3-1. And I sit down pretty on 6 points. And Meadowbrook, Charlie and Manley did draw So man laying up on four.
The man
on
say
4
1
points.
minute left.
About 8 minutes left, or so. About 6 minutes, 7 minutes left.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
man.
that's how it go. That's how it go, man. You know, them are gonna say them beat you in a walk up to, you know. Oh, I'll tell you what I've eaten. They go to Paul again, you know, man. Irvine, say heads are run behind him, but him not have enough time for turn. Blake.
Yeah.
What happened? On the phone? Okay, take it. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not proud, so she, but it was the phone too long, she have to bother me, you know?
That's why I want to wrap up. So just finish tell us this story and then I'll allow you to go and
Yeah,
tell me
so
the stuff. Yeah.
Eds make a run behind Eda, but Eda don't have enough time for turn and send him. So him just kick the ball long over him head. So Paula watch Eds a run come out, ball boom over him head. Straight on my goal.
Yeah. See, a man
I
telling
saw
me
we
about
lose
the
Walker Cup to Manly as well, you know.
Oh, One Love again?
Yeah, man.
But see, somebody tell me about the Woolmans team with Kari Stevenson that year, Paul Prendergast, Marvin Henry, Andrew McLeod. 1996.
96?
Yeah.
You never have BB on the side, man. BB play 96 too, you know.
Yeah. No, he never played a lot though.
Who?
Did he play the whole season? No, man. I don't think he played the whole season.
Ask AQ. I'm
AQ.
my stats man, you know. Adrian, forward there.
AQ, did Bibi play the whole 1996 season? Or did he just play a few games?
I know a few games in play, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, the baby play 96 no, man. But may I tell you, all right, me now go offer the speculations, you know, because I know that conversation will never end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm saying based on the amount of players who ended up playing in the Premier League, we had the most
No,
players.
man, but the entire Norman Manley starting 11, you know.
Oh, Joe can make, man.
The entire Norman Manley starting 11 play Premier League for Waterhouse.
Call names, man.
All right.
Am I friend them? You tell me, some man.
All right.
I know for them not play no Money Cup.
Who?
No for them not play no Premier League.
Oh, Dirty Man.
Dirty Man no play that
No,
year.
he didn't. No, right. He had
Dirty
some,
Man and Gunman no play that year. There. My friend them, you know, me and them play minor league together
Alberta
as
Free.
Maxi, you know.
Alberta Free.
Yeah.
The two Pete brothers.
Yeah.
Irvino English.
Conta.
Conte. That's 5.
My youth, the keeper, him name. Claffy.
Yeah, because
Claffy, I don't know if Claffy play Premier League, but I know same Premier League caliber.
Keep your Waterhouse.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
I just know say a Premier League caliber.
I'm gonna say Waterhouse and Arnett Gardens. Somebody play them play for.
May I tell you, say my friend them, man. About 7 of them play or 8, man. And all
Okay.
of them, man. Excelsior have man all on the bench. They play Premier League.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have to
man.
leave you if we're gonna spend some time with the dot. With Blake, you know, we don't want Blake. We don't want Blake.
She got upstairs left.
Yeah, man. But listen, this was such a good conversation, some good advice, some good counsel, some good direction.
You know what? May I go do some brainstorm. At least I go talk to AQ and Bam Bam.
Yeah, man, and talk. Look, I think that's a good idea, man.
And the least we can do is you know.
Yeah, man, and just touch base. You have the number, so we can always talk and see, because we can come together and put something. You understand me? Even like I said, sometimes support is just to provide the necessary information to help people make the best decision.
Yeah.
And
you know, sometimes as you say, the information can useless. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Yeah, man.
We can pull together, man.
Bless up, Bird, Caribbean.
Who goes? Who that? Diego?
No, no, he's not Diego. I see Luke Hamilton.
Oh, that I'm home away from home, man. Caribbean, I'm a team.
Yeah, so you let me talk about Diego. Diego got said to her, money, really. Money, you want me general, money.
Yeah, man, Diego Gaffer, man. Diego Gaffer, man. Years. All right, put it this way. Years. Man, them a play Premier League at Jamaica, 9 months, and come up for the summer. And they can't go around, man. I tell you. Caribbean, yeah, man. I see you. No joke thing, man. You have one
Sure.
baller named Kevin Lee, David King. Same David King
David
from
King, yeah
Calabar.
man, yeah man.
Aye. I mean, I tell you, say, put winner anywhere. Them time there, man. Ali Rose and, all right, when me just come in a Caribbean, you know.
And Pepsi.
Ali Rose, Pepsi, Popsy Juggler, Dean Swell,
yeah.
Freddie Butler.
Yeah.
I don't know joke business, man. I don't know walk over thing, man. Yeah, trust me, I come Woody Pabala, man.
Yeah.
And then the man them without the name, no way name they neither, no small ball of them neither. Man, them do them damage in America, yeah. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Sean
family
McIntyre
of the
was
team,
saying
man.
something, somebody named Gary.
Little Geary from Manly. God have mercy, William Richards. Hey, we can't, you know.
Who played for
William
Arnett.
Richard, little Gary, man,
He
a
wasn't the
wicked,
captain.
top
And that man-
baller.
Wasn't William Richard the captain for the Manly team?
I think he was.
Yeah, man.
Top baller that man.
Yeah, man.
We cannot call him name. Yes, man. No, man. Yes, man. No, man.
Yeah, man.
Little
I think he was the
Gary.
captain for the Manly
Little
team.
Gary.
though.
Anyway, you there, man. Large up there, man. Master footballer, that man. He's an
Yeah.
ex-Kasai Hines, that man, in Jamaica.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't get them ratings, man. Big man thing. That's
Yeah,
why
man,
we
but-
don't still, you know.
Yeah, man.
The
But
humble
why
people
don't,
in Jamaica are really to get the limelight, you know what I mean?
listen,
Got them
a
now
year
fight
time,
for
you
it.
know, if you big up and thank all the persons, then big up who need to get big up, thank all who need to get thank.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, say, I be a friend, me roll with you, man. And I really ball circle, me roll in, you know. I be a friend, you know. So, I mean, friend them, I'm a ball of them still, you know. So, if you big up Half-Tree Primary School over the years, Excelsior High School, Tivoli Garden, Gavin Mead, Caymanas Garden, Devon Brown, Christopher Warrell, them man there was the original man there teacher thing, you know. Coach Kenneth, big up yourself. Yeah, I mean, Maggie. Holy pa big up, man. Brother Hugo Brown, Uncle Ely. Yeah, man, big up, man. Mother B, large up. Everybody, man. My wife, Nikki. Yeah, man. I'm a support system, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a friend them. Daiki Gandhi Kino. Man, them said it from morning. Alpa Richie. Bless up, man. Too much, man. Everybody does know the appeal of, man. Anyway, you see me
Hey,
appeal
make sure you
of,
big
man.
up Diego, you know, coming out.
Diego Colonel, big up yourself, man. The whole of Queens, man. Blacks, Black Pearl, Patrick Blois, big up yourself. Yeah, man, I will big up, man. I just
All
love
right.
you, man.
The love. David, my
Yeah, man.
brother said, Mandela kick off them face regular.
I no lie, man. Every year a final, man. And boy, I tell you, we don't like see them.
And then
But them
Chris
like
Wayne,
see we need that still, you know.
and then the Chris Wayne said, get his Alexander big ball at them time there too.
Then all right. I told you about how many baller come out. We have big baller. Delavan Graham, Geddes Alexander. Bully pa baller come, you know. All right,
Yeah.
them of a baller, we live in New Jersey too, you know. I'm love like whoa. You name Jason Taylor. Enough Andrew Henry. Bully pa baller come, you know, man. Carter. Kimani Robinson. Bully pa baller come to college, you know, man.
Yeah.
And look like if anyone come to college, them can't play ball again.
I'm telling you, Luke said, Havoc take over Caribbean you after a while.
Havoc.
So,
No,
Havoc.
sir. Well, maybe after I stop playing the Bronx League.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
but
Havoc they come create a star, man.
Yeah.
And thing, but I don't know if them take over. No, sir. I don't know about take over. Until Dave and God rest his soul. No? And from Mandela drop out, the league kind of get watered down. I will not play back. Well, we go play 1 year, but yeah, we not really play back. No, so Diego still run the thing, but
yeah, man, a man like Brady not involved again as well. So
yeah, a couple of the elder them kind of leave it alone, and then yeah, but maximum respect, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, bless up, man. Thanks
Yeah,
for the
man.
time again.
Like
All the
program
best. You
and
know, it
thing,
was
man.
rough, because a lot of work and thing, and I'm so happy that we really got the time to
Yeah, I know.
knock it together, you know.
My schedule kind of not too uniform, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
my apologies there, sir,
Yeah,
man.
man. We appreciate the time, man. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, you and the family. You know.
Yeah, man.
Really, really, again, glad for the time.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks to Blake
Big
for
up
allowing
yourself.
you to give up 2 hours of our time for you to be on the program,
Yeah,
and
man,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah, man. All the best, Curtis, to you
Yeah,
and your
man.
family.
Blessed
and
love you,
thanks.
sir.
Yeah, man. Thanks
All
again.
of Jamaica, all of America. Blessings and love, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Really.
All right, so there you have it, people. Our interview or talk with Anthony Curtis. I mean, so many important, valid points. Just understanding the transition, studying your next steps. You hear things like that. Understanding that overseas is not a bed of roses when you're undocumented. Don't burn your Jamaican bridge. The option of playing international for Jamaica or going to college. Listen, don't close the door on your educational career because you could be put on the shelf. Some very important things, going to begin to work on building a support structure for players in the college system. So we hear those things. Really, 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 really appreciate the conversation. I hope some of the youngsters seeking to apply their trade and display their skills in the college scene will listen to this as well. I want to thank you, all the persons in the comment section, because you're the reason why we do this, and your engagement and involvement makes the program better and keeps the program going. And so I want to thank you as well. As much as our guests are important, you, the persons in the comment section, the subscribers, the viewers, you are very important. As usual, we ask you to hit the like button, subscribe to the platform if you have not. We have some very interesting interviews and programs coming up for you. We have one lined up tomorrow with Michael Green. Michael Green is a Jamaican Olympian. As we start a new series called Our Olympian, we'll be talking to persons who represented Jamaica in the Olympics. So listen, enjoy your weekend. Again, hit the like button before you go. Look out for the shows that we'll be doing tomorrow. I really enjoyed your company this evening. And if you can get one person to subscribe, it will make a world of a difference. I am Man in His Man, the great 1738. I need to change my name next year. At some point, I'm going to change my name to Arsenal Man. No, you're mad. Man in His Man is going to be. But for those of you who don't know, Arsenal did what they normally do with Manchester, beat them at home by 3-1. So, and I want to thank the Bees of Brentford for doing the work for me against Tottenham. That was a great thing. But bless you people. Have a wonderful day. Go out tomorrow and go to church. Whatever denomination, go to church. All right. If not, and you're keeping church at your home, awesome. But find a way to give thanks to the one who give your life and life more abundantly. Bless up one and all.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.